class 9. So in my today's lecture I am going to continue the topic coordinate geometry. So already we have discussed the topic Cartesian plane and how to represent a coordinate. So see, I have drawn x-axis and y-axis. Already I have told you what is an x-axis, what is a y-axis, positive x-axis, negative x-axis, positive y-axis, negative y-axis. And also I have told you that when x-axis and y-axis intersect at this point is called origin, then the plane divides the plane into four equal parts, and each part is called what? Quadrant. So this was what? First quadrant, this is second quadrant, and this is third, and this is fourth. Already you know how to represent a coordinate. So in first quadrant, if I want to represent this point, so I have to check the perpendicular distance. That means you have to draw a perpendicular line. So for example, at 2 I have drawn a perpendicular line. Similarly, if I draw a perpendicular line in y-axis, in positive y-axis from 3, then I have to draw like this. Then if this point where this point intersects in this point, at this point the two lines are intersecting, the two perpendicular lines are intersecting at this point. At this point can be represented as the coordinate. So how to write a coordinate? Already I have told you, you have to write the x coordinate first. X coordinate is called what? Abscissa. So 2 is the abscissa, and what is the ordinate? Ordinate means what? Y, the coordinate of y. So what is the coordinate of y here? 3. So this coordinate is 2, 3. So we can conclude that any coordinate which can be represented in quadrant 1 will be like this. That means the first quantity is also positive and the second quantity is also positive. That means in first quadrant, any coordinate we can express, the symbol will be same, that means plus, plus. Now come to number 2, that is second quadrant. So when we go to second quadrant, express any coordinate. You can see in any coordinate you can express the coordinate, the symbol will be what? Here see, the coordinate of x has all negative points. So first will be negative and second will be what? Positive. See here, if I want to express this point, in coordinate system, so what I have to do? I have to draw a perpendicular line to this. Again one perpendicular line. At this point, the perpendicular line intersects. So what is the coordinate of x here? This is -3 and y coordinate is 1. So -3, 1. So this is first x coordinate is negative and second y coordinate is positive. So in general we can write the coordinate should be like this. Similarly, when you see in third quadrant, you can see that both will be what? Negative, because here both negative axis and negative y axis, the points lie here. Similarly, in fourth quadrant you will check first x coordinate is positive and y coordinate will be what? Negative. So this is all about the coordinate system, how to write. So let me discuss some of the simple questions. So the question is, if a is greater than 0 and b is greater than 0, then a comma b. What is the meaning of a comma b? See, a comma b I have written in round bracket. That is the representation of a coordinate. Means whenever we write a coordinate, we have to write in this bracket. The first is x coordinate and the second is y coordinate. So here the condition is, if a is positive and b is positive, then a comma b lies in which quadrant? So as you see, both are positive, and here a comma b in place of a, it is also positive because no symbol is there before a, and b is also positive because it has also positive symbol, means no symbol is there, so it is also positive. So if both are positive, that means x and y both are positive, in which quadrant? Yes, a first quadrant, both are positive. So we can say what? This a comma b lies in first quadrant. So first quadrant. Similarly, see the next question. If a greater than 0 and b greater than 0, condition is what? Both are positive. Then A comma minus B lies in which quadrant? So here see, it is written minus B. If B is positive, then also the symbol will not change, because negative into positive, because this is positive, B is positive, but here before B we have negative sign. So negative into positive, it will remain negative, and A is already positive, and in coordinate also here it is written A as positive quantity. So first one we have positive, comma, second we have negative. So positive comma negative, you can directly see the quadrant. So positive comma negative means which quadrant? That means fourth quadrant. So this lies in which quadrant? A comma minus B lies in fourth quadrant. Okay. So similar type of question I have taken. See, here x is negative and y is what? Positive. So it is written then a minus x comma minus y lies in which quadrant? So see, x is already negative, it is given in condition. So if I will put in place of x, I put negative, that means any negative quantity. So again here already one negative symbol is there before x. So negative into negative becomes what? Positive. Okay, so see, you have to check the condition. Condition is already given, x is negative. You have to check for this, but condition says what? Condition says that x is a negative quantity. So in place of x we will put negative, any negative value. So negative, and before it already one negative symbol is there. So negative becomes what? Positive. So the first, that means abscissa is positive. Then we have to check for y. See the condition for y. Y is positive. But before y we have negative. Also we know that negative into positive becomes what? Negative. That means the symbol will not change. So it will be negative. So positive comma negative. That means this will lie in which quadrant? In fourth quadrant. You have to check the quadrant, that is positive comma negative. That means it will lie in fourth quadrant. So next question, see. Here the values of x and y are given. So what is x? X is abscissa, as you all know, and y is ordinate. So the first coordinate we can write, for this we can write 2, 3. See, these are the solution, means these are already given. The solutions are given. The value of x and y are given. Just you have to see that this coordinate lie in which quadrant. You have to write that this coordinate or the second coordinate lie in which quadrant. So as you see, the first coordinate we have written from this tabulation we have written 2, 3. So this lie in which quadrant? As you see, both are positive, so this will lie in first quadrant. Similarly, this in coordinate system we can write minus 2.5, 2. So negative comma positive. Negative comma positive lies in which quadrant? Second. This is in first. Next come to the third one. Both are negative. That means the coordinate of x is also negative and the coordinate of y is also negative. So negative comma negative comes in which quadrant? Third quadrant. So this will comes in third quadrant. Next is this one. So we can write it as 2.5, minus 3. So positive comma negative. It lies in fourth quadrant. So these are some basic questions of coordinate geometry. So in next class I am going to start the next chapter. So try to do the exercise question. Okay, thank you for today.